You ready, guys?
Yes.
Wait. This is Christophe reading. The day of 37 years and nothing to show for it.
The day of 37 years and nothing to show for it. Okay,
As
go.
the coffee was brewing and the pancake mix was mixing, Kokoncus Timmons was guarding.
Do your presentation.
International House of Pancakes, precious eggs. Kokoncus Timmons is the protector and god of all eggs. Anyone who comes close to IHOP's eggs will be decapitated by Kokoncus' samurai sword. Kokoncus Timmons has been protecting IHOP's eggs for centuries, and no one has stolen one egg. When Kokoncus is not protecting his eggs, his brother Johnny Rager protects the eggs. Johnny Rager is a Wyon, a lion and a wolf, from the Kazakhstani Alps. When Johnny attacks, he's exquisitely graceful and can pounce at any moment thrillingly on a villain, and is a great helping hand for Kokoncus. Kokoncus and Johnny have been working together for years and have created many enemies that annoy them often. One of the most memorable attacks was when all of their enemies attacked them at once. It has been referred to the Massacre at IHOP by Time magazine. It was a normal day for Kokoncus and Johnny as they drank their coffee at the crack of dawn, but something wasn't feeling right, though Kokoncus and Johnny mumbled in their heads. The IHOP wasn't busy, the pancake mix smelled fishy, and the coffee they had just drunk was bitter. But the eggs were still there, so Kokoncus and Johnny guarded them as usual. 2 hours later, the IHOP was still empty, until 5 handsome, well-fitted lads entered the IHOP gracefully. Kokoncus looked at the men closely, then looked at Johnny and whispered quietly, "Here we go again." Looking confused, Johnny examined the handsome lads carefully and wondered what Kokoncus was talking about. Then one of the men walked up to Kokoncus and said, "What do you got there?" Kokoncus wasn't fooled by the disguise of centaur. Without hesitation, Kokoncus pulled out a samurai sword, pounced on the centaur, cutting his head right off. With one monster down, Kokoncus and Johnny had 4 more to destroy. The nice-dressed men had tore off their clothing and showed their true identity. It was Cyclops, Pegasus, Phoenix, and Sphinx. Johnny jumped onto Pegasus and ate her. Then Sphinx attacked Johnny while Kokoncus had just destroyed Cyclops. Johnny easily killed Sphinx, but then out of nowhere, Phoenix hit Johnny right in the face with a frying pan. Phoenix then flew away frantically. Kokoncus then ran to Johnny's aid, but it was too late. Johnny was gone. Kokoncus knew he had no time to waste and knew he needed help to destroy Phoenix, so he called his friend Chuck. Chuck wasn't any Chuck. It was the one and only Chuck Norris. 3 days later, Chuck arrived at IHOP and helped Kokoncus protect his eggs. 2 weeks later, Phoenix had returned to the IHOP, more prepared. This time he brought the Russian military. It was about 1 million Russian soldiers in Phoenix versus Chuck and Kokoncus. The war lasted 37 years. Phoenix was defeated and the Russians surrendered. Chuck was unharmed, but Kokoncus had his right foot amputated, then died shortly after the war. During the war, not one of IHOP's eggs were stolen, and one of them even hatched. The chick was named Pancake, and Chuck and Kokoncus raised it together during the war as proud fathers. Pancake later on became president of IHOP because of his father's heroic actions. Pancake later in his life became a very successful businessman and even managed to create a very successful egg farm.
I thought it was a chicken.
He is. It is believed that people still see Kokoncus flying through the sky with his samurai sword afro and his peg leg, but it is said that Kokoncus only flies through the sky when there is a lightning storm.
Wow, I didn't know you were capable of studying.
And as he flies through the sky, he changes lightning and darkness to happy, wonderful, sunny skies. Kokoncus Timmons will be remembered as a hero to chickens and a brave, wonderful thing to humans and humans alike. Kokoncus will never be forgotten. We cannot end this story without remembering Johnny Rager. Johnny never died. In fact, he was just sleeping. He woke up 57 years later and now is a proud parent of 7 beautiful children.
Thank you. This story was